out in front of your wife with amethyst? Are you kidding me? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and I am back. I apologize for the bit of hiatus that I took. For those of you who don't know, I am chronically ill and disabled, and the last couple of weeks have just been a little bit rough for me with dealing with a chronic illness. So I just needed to give my body a chance to kind of take care of itself. So we put a pause on recording and streaming to just let my body kind of readjust. But we are back and we are playing the 100 Baby Challenge. And we are on our third matriarch who is done having babies now. We're just kind of waiting for the next one to get ready to take over. We had some birthdays in the last episode. I don't really remember all that was going on because it's been a little bit. So let's get into our game and refresh our memories as to what is going on. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. That's right, Jillian and Fern got married and Fern has moved in and is living with them. So Fern was Tara and Thomas's baby donor. We did that because Jillian had the soulmates aspiration and she wanted to marry her BFF. So we let her have that for herself. So Tara and Thomas are the teenagers that are in our house at the moment. They are currently the students, and I think we will age them up and get them moved out in today's episode. So Tara and Thomas, they are it. Then we have our children, Emily and Emma. They are currently B students as well. Emma is going to be our next matriarch. So we are actually kind of working on her childhood aspiration. She has the social butterfly aspiration, and so I do want to try to get that done for her so that that kind of helps her socializing as she gets older and as she is going to be the next matriarch. And then we have the last children born to Jillian, a set of twins, Lance and Lucas. They are currently toddlers, and they're probably about in the middle-ish of getting all of their skills sorted. So it would be great if we could also age them up today. We're not rushing with Emily and Emma because Emma won't take over until Lucas and Lance are ready to age up and move out anyway. So those 4 will probably stay together and be aging up together for the most part. Kind of how it works is you're getting ready to pass things on. So let's see. Emma wants to become friends with one more adult. Is she friends with Fern? She is friends with Fern. So we need another adult for her to be friends with. I suppose we could invite over one of her older siblings to be befriend. That could work. She also needs to become friends with 3 other children. She doesn't know any children right now, so we'll have to have her meeting some people to kind of get that taken care of. Also, though, that kind of sets her up for the potential of, baby donors as she becomes a young adult and starts to have to think about that. Toddlers kind of need to go potty, so we're going to get them up and going potty. Oh, Lucas loves wake up time, so that is a quirk that we have learned about him. Love that for him. Oh no. Apparently, Tara and Thomas are not getting along and they have a difficult family dynamic. We've had that happen with these guys quite a few times. There seems to be a lot of difficult family dynamic in this house. Aw, how sweet. Yeah, you should like affection. I think that would help you. All right, everyone is gonna head off to school. We're gonna have Jillian go ahead and serve some breakfast for people so that the toddlers can eat because they're kind of hungry. How's our plum bite doing? All right, we do have a good bit of, our plum bite is here. We do have to remember that once Emma becomes a teenager to assign the plum bite heirlooms to her so that she'll inherit those when Jillian finally passes. Jillian, I told you to go make breakfast for people and you're just gonna go make out with Fern. All right, feed your children, please, and thank you. Make some pancakes. There you go. Thank you. Fern is also hungry. What did you start making? Mac and cheese. Okay, we have mac and cheese for breakfast. Lance is playing in the toilet. He's hungry. Okay, what does he need for skills? He's got imagination level 3, communication level 2, potty level 2, movement level 1, and thinking level 1. All right, why don't you come and hug and babble and hug at the Blarfy, and then come and do some shapes while Jillian is making breakfast. Lucas has gone back to sleep because he's tired apparently. He's level 2 of everything. So I think they're roughly in the same spot as far as their toddler skills, but it would be amazing for them to get aged up. I guess you made mac and cheese for breakfast, Fern, so go ahead and eat it. Oh no, we have an extremely hungry Lucas. You better come eat, dude. We don't need babies taken away at this stage of the game. The pink bib. Emily is sitting next to a new kid at lunch when she spies something pink in his lunch bag. Is that a bib? The kid smiles nervously and claims that he got his baby sister's lunch again. Then the bib falls out where everyone can see it. Pick it up or just ignore it. Just ignore it. Lunch is almost over when the class bully notices the bib on the floor. He can't wait to find the little baby who dropped it. But the new kid says nothing, and neither does Emily, who may have just made a new friend. Okay, an average out. Tara's last math test was not her best work. She got a so-so grade, which could really bring down her average. Should she ask to do some extra credit or just try hard and get a perfect grade next time? I don't remember what Tara's like traits are. We'll say extra credit. The teacher decides to provide Tara with a little life lesson. Isn't it great when they do that? Tara learns that if she wants a better grade, she should study harder first and cry about it after. That's harsh. Oh, Lance has a good appetite. Good for Lance. Oh, you know what? Let's have Emma make some friends at school, and maybe that'll give us some children for her to kind of get to know and be friends with for her aspiration. If not, we'll just like make a club. Ooh, Lance has reached communication level 3. It's kind of weird because we're not like pushing another baby donor on Jillian. Really just a lot of like working on getting the skills up for the kids and getting the things done for them. There's not a lot of chaos happening at the moment. But Lucas has now reached level 3 of the communication skill. So that is a good one for him. All right, the older ones are home. Tara has a B and Thomas has a B. Emily has a B and Emma has a B, but Emma did meet some kids at school. She met Katie and Etta. So I think maybe we'll invite, oh, Katie is a Larson. I wonder who her parent is. Let's look at MC commands. Who are your parents? No one that's named a Larson. Sawyer and Alyssa. I don't think those are anybody that we had. I don't know where the Larson name has come from with this child. But she is a Larson. So that's the way this all seems to work. Let's invite her over. We'll become friends with Katie. And we are having a mood swing. Tara is. She's on the edge of a breakout. She's also kind of tired. Everyone's kind of tired. Did you all like not sleep or something? Why don't you go have a nap? Emma, this isn't inviting a friend over. This is sleeping. Okay, you did actually invite the friend over. All right, well that's good because you do need your friend. Call Katie a worm kisser? Don't do that. We want to be friends with this person. Oh my gosh. Okay, get to know her a little. Where are you going, girl? Don't go use the telescope, please. I should like put that away. They like to go get in that and then it just becomes more chaotic than it needs to be. Everyone's tired. Oh, wait, here's another kid. Let's also say hello to Shannon. And then that's 3 children that she knows. Oh, she's a child of the village. All right, well, we're off to an okay start with some friends for Emma, but she's pretty tired and needs a little bit of sleep. And everyone does need to get their homework done as well. This happened to be in the neighborhood, but when I passed by your place, I felt your love like a strong magnet pulling me to you, so I decided to stop in and say hello. Amethyst, we were gonna get married to you, but you went and married someone else. So you can take your strong love and go somewhere else. Oh, you're far too tense. Wait, you know what? Go jog to clear your mind and chill out so you can do your homework. Thomas, you can do your homework. Emily can do her homework. And Emma can do her homework. Oh, Katie is still here. So maybe after she's done with her homework, she can interact a little bit more with Katie. And then Lance reached thinking level 3. So let's see. He just needs movement and potty. So let's get him in here going potty a couple of times. Lucas. Mastery perk. All of Jillian's efforts are coalescing into a mastery perk in the zone. If Jillian continues, she can enter moments of serious focus where she won't have to worry about motives. Yeah, let's unlock that. That sounds like... Now, I think she can impart some of these mastery perks onto her children, so it might be worth having her do that with Emma. I haven't done a ton with the mastery perks yet, so we'll have to see. She has two. She has the skillful sleep, so she can build skills while she sleeps, and then she has this in the zone thing. Oh, offer to bestow skillful sleep. So we do have that as an option, and we can offer to bestow in the zone. I think that we may have to take advantage of some of that and do that with Emma, you know, just to give her a bit of a boost, give her a little bit of help. You know, it's hard being a matriarch in the 100 baby challenge, and so whatever extra help she can get, we're gonna give her. You are making out in front of your wife with Amethyst? Are you kidding me? Jillian, Amethyst, you need to, like, go. Can you leave, please? You just showed up and are... Oh, gosh. You missed your chance, Amethyst. You had it. You missed it. It's gone. Alright, Tara is now energized, so you get your homework done. Let's get these kids and their homework completed. That would be amazing. And then maybe everyone can sleep appropriately tonight. That would be awesome, too. Oh, Katie is leaving. Okay, that's fine. It is getting kind of late. It's probably good for her to head home. We're actually getting everybody off to sleep. Jillian is going to skillful sleep. I feel like everyone in this house just really needs a good night's sleep. Like, they haven't been getting that. A lot of it's been because of the plum bite. The plum bite has been keeping them from getting adequate sleep. But they need some better sleep than what they're getting. So we'll let them have a good night of rest. All right, we are starting to have kids wake up for their next day. So let's start getting everybody up and around. Probably should have some food made. Maybe go ahead and serve some breakfast. Let's do scrambled eggs with bacon. And you know what? Oh, let's have Emma get up and help her mom cook them because it'll give us more things. Plus, it will... I want her to, like, have a... like, run a candy store and have that be how she makes her money. We're gonna have her have a small business. So if she can help out with cooking as a child, that would be good for her. Tara is angry because she's grieving. Why are you grieving? Who are you grieving? You don't know anyone who's died. There's literally no one you know that's died, and you're grieving. You know, the grief types that got added, they're kind of problematic sometimes. Alright, well, we've helped Jillian make dinner, or breakfast, so that's good. We've got some extra food there. Tara's in here beating up on Blarfy. Girl, you need to just chill. What are her traits? She's a kleptomaniac and a horse lover, but she has angry grief. And that is coming into play. Grief over, I don't even know who. Oh, now you're also grieving, but you don't know anyone who died. Come and eat something. Everybody come eat. Let's do the thing. Get everybody awake. Taking care of needs, all of that fun stuff. Get the boy twins up going potty. They can get some breakfast. Everybody can get some breakfast. We got another day ahead of us. I do think that we should see some A's with Tara and Thomas, and they can hopefully get moved out. I would like Emma to complete the social butterfly aspiration before she ages into a teenager. So she really just needs to be friends with 3 children. She became friends with another adult somewhere along the line. I don't know how exactly that happened, but we're gonna take it. And I think that after school today, we're gonna work on friendships with Katie, Shannon, and Etta. And while they're at school, we're gonna put focus on Lance and Lucas to get their skills up so that we can age them up. Wait, what? Emily is suddenly feeling a serious upset stomach. She must have eaten something made with meat. Oh, wait. Is she a vegetarian? She's a vegetarian. Oh, shoot. I always forget when my Sims are vegetarians and then I feed them meat and then I feel bad. I don't mean to make them eat meat. I am not trying to violate their principles. Lucas is level 4 of the communication skill. That's a little more than you needed, but that's all right. We're gonna get Lance queued up with some potty. Lance has reached potty level 3. So he just needs his movement skill now. So let's have him come and do some sliding. And Lance has now reached movement level 3. So he just needs his potty. And then Lucas he needs to get more stuff. All right, Lucas, come and why don't you do your shapes and get that done. You're a little behind your brother. Lance has all of his skills done. Lucas, on the other hand, doesn't. So we're gonna put some emphasis on Lucas, try to get his skills up so that we can age these two up into children. That would be fantastic. Today could be the day in game where everyone has a birthday. And honestly, those are not bad days. Well, no, maybe it won't be because Emma still has to make friends. However, we can get Tara and Thomas moved out, and then we can get Lance and Lucas aged up. And those would not be bad things. All right, level 3 thinking for Lucas. So how about you move on to playing with Mrs. Meowness. Right. Level 3 imagination for Lucas. All right, he's crushing it. All right, go potty. Get a potty in there, and then we'll work on your movement skill. You can come slide after you go potty. Oh, yes, Emma should definitely invite over classmate Katie. For sure. And Tara now has an A, and Thomas has an A, and Emily has an A, and Emma has an A, and Tara stole something while she was at school. Of course she did. But we're not gonna age up Emily and Emma just yet because we want Emma to have her friends. So let's go ahead and have her being friendly with Katie here. And we can age up Tara and Thomas while they're becoming friends with you. So let's do that. Let's get Tara aged up with blowing out her candles, and then we'll do Thomas. Meanwhile, Emma's over here becoming friends with Katie. And then once she's friends with Katie, we'll get like the next child over so that she can become friends with that one too. All right, so Tara is now a young adult. She had the painter extraordinaire aspiration. So we're gonna give that back to her. And then we'll randomize for her last trait. 1, 2, 3. She is a squeamish, and that's gonna be interesting with caring for horses, but okay. We don't have to deal with it. It can be as weird as it wants to be. We don't have to deal. Lucas has reached level 3 of the movement skill. Awesome. He just needs his potty now. All right, and Emma has become friends with Katie. So after Thomas finishes aging up here, like he's done, we'll get our next friend over. Actually, we'll get them moved out and then we'll bring over the next. So Thomas had the neighborhood confidant aspiration. He's mean, but he's a neighborhood confidant. I don't know what to make of that one, but let's get his last trait. 1, 2, 3. He's also a foodie. All right, very good. So those two are ready to get moved out of the house. Not that we're moving them out to make room for more kids. We're just moving them out really more for my sanity, because it gets a little chaotic with 8 Sims in the house. And then it's just less ones that you have to take care of. All right, Tara and Thomas are officially moved out. Emma has made her first child friend. Ooh, and Lucas has reached level 3 of the potty skill. Wait, so does that mean is he done now? He's done. All right, we can also age up these toddlers. Let's get that cake back out. Let's get these toddlers aged up. And we'll also have Emma invite over her next. There's like a lot happening at the moment. Let's invite over Shannon. And we're gonna go ahead and have Jillian help Lance blow out his candles. All right, Lance is now a child. We're gonna go ahead and use James Turner's generator for generating aspirations to figure out what his childhood aspiration is gonna be. So let's do it. He is a playtime captain. We'll randomize for the trait, but the fact that he could potentially be evil is a little amusing to me. But we're gonna do playtime captain, and we'll just randomize here. 1, 2, 3. He's good. So apparently he is the opposite of what James Turner's randomizer said to get. And next, we need to help Lucas blow out his candles. Oh, and Shannon has arrived for Emma to become friends with. All right, so there is Lucas as a child. So again, let's use the generator for his aspiration. And he got a creative genius. And his trait, 1, 2, 3, he is a bookworm. Now, if we can get these friends sorted for Emma, then we could potentially age up Emily and Emma today as well. She's become friends with 2 other children. Oh, wait. Did her brothers count, maybe? Her brothers might have counted. So I think we're going to get to age them up. She's pretty close to being friends with Shannon. So we'll just keep, doing some friendly interactions with Shannon and get that up. And then I think that it'll max out her social butterfly aspiration. And then we can also age up Emily and Emma, and they'll be teenagers. Which just puts us like that much closer to Emma being fully our next matriarch. Alright, that's it. Social butterfly aspiration is completed for Emma. So we're gonna age these 2 up. We will start with Emily because she is the older of the 2 twins. Alright, Emily has now aged up. She has high self-esteem. She was a vegetarian. So again, we're gonna go back to James Turner's generator for their aspiration. Fount of Tomarani knowledge. All right, that is going to be Emily's aspiration. Interesting. And then her trait, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, she's self-absorbed. Ooh. Now, we do kind of care to some extent what Emma's are. So we're gonna manifest like good things for Emma. So let's get Emma aged up. And then we'll get everybody makeovers. All right, Emma is now a teenager, so our next matriarch is a teenager. Fingers crossed that this gives us something decent. We may regenerate. We'll just have to see. Let's see what it is and hope that it works out. A market magnate. All right, that's not terrible. She wants to operate the most profitable food stand, which could actually kind of work because I really intended for her to run a candy store, but we could have a food stand as part of that. So we're gonna take that. I think that will be okay. And then she's already erratic. Let's see what her trait is gonna be. 1, 2, 3. A rancher. I'm gonna re-roll that. She's not gonna live on a ranch. We're not gonna do that in the 100 baby challenge. A geek. Okay, she can be a geek. She can be an erratic geek. That's fine. Oh, she's also hysterical. Girl, you better come calm yourself down, like, right now, because you're our next matriarch. We really don't need you dying from hysteria. That would be so bad. Please don't. Thank you very much. Calm down right now, girl. Calm down. Once she's calmed down, we will give them makeovers. Okay, she has calmed down. It is makeover time for all these kiddos that just aged up. Makeovers are complete. We had 4 to do, and I spent some time on Emma because she's going to be our next matriarch, so I wanted her to look the way that I wanted her to look. So we'll save her for last. But this is Emily, who is her twin. She is the fount of Ronnie knowledge, a vegetarian, and self-absorbed. This is her everyday look. Formal, athletic, party, swimwear, hot weather, and her cold weather wear. Then we have Lance, who is one of the last kids born to Jillian. He is a playtime captain. He is good. He likes metal music, cerebral sims, artsy sims, silly behavior, jokes, cross-stitch, and violin. He does not like nature enthusiasts, pessimistic sims, brown, gossip, arguments, or comedy. So this is Lance as everyday. His formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and his cold weather wear. And then his twin is Lucas, who is a creative genius and a bookworm. He likes gossip, jokes, gray, and homebody sims. He does not like blue, black, family-motivated sims, ranch music, classical music, or wellness. So this is Lucas. This is his everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and his cold weather wear. And then finally, last but certainly not least, is our lovely matriarch, Emma, who is a market magnate, erratic, and a geek. And honestly, I think she turned out really pretty. This is Emma, loving the freckles on her. I'm excited for her to be our next matriarch. We're gonna see some pretty kids with her, I think. Got a little bit of point to her ears. She is looking super cute. and this is her everyday. She will get more outfits, like we will, be changing up her look. She'll have more than one outfit as she ages up because she's going to be the sim that we're going to see the most. This is her formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and her cold weather wear. And so she is good. And I am excited about the next matriarch. She turned out pretty. So she and Emily are Father Winter's babies. We had a second Father Winter named Corey Ramirez that showed up in our game. And so that is their baby donor. And so they have the Father Winter's baby trait, which will be interesting, I think, because I've not had a matriarch with a Father Winter trait before. So it will definitely be interesting to see what comes of all of that. So because she has this market magnate aspiration, she wants to run a food sale. She wants to sell pizzas or waffles during the food sale. So we'll be working on some of that stuff for her. The last thing that we can do, though, we can get the heirlooms set for Jillian. So I think let's do that if we can. This is an heirloom. So we're gonna pass that on to Emma. Basically, we're gonna make sure all of the Plumbite stuff gets passed on to Emma. There we go. So we should be good with that. So all of the Plumbite items should go now to Emma when the time comes. Doesn't get them right away. She has to, like, struggle just a little bit. But that will be a thing for her to accomplish. I think, though, that with everybody having birthdays, with our next matriarch now being a teenager, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here. We are very close to having her take over. I'm excited for that. She is gonna run a small business. I think that she will sell candy, and we'll incorporate some of this food stall stuff because she does have that aspiration. It would be nice for her to be able to do some things with that. Maybe we can give her her food stall before she moves out, and she can take that with her, kind of give her a little bit of a boost in that direction. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and let me know what you think of all of their makeovers. And as Emma, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.